May makukulong bago magpasko ayon sa Department of Justice sa kanilang isinagawang Joint Task Force kasama ang National Bureau of Investigation. Sa kanilang pagsasagawang ng investigasyon, mga kababayan, marami silang natuklasang ghost project at ito yung kadahilanan kung bakit ngayong bago magpasko ay tahasang sinabi ng ating Department of Justice na may makukulong at makakasuhan ng malversation of public funds, falsification of public documents at violation of anti-graft law. Ayan mga kababayan, dahil nga po sa sinabi ng Department of Public Works and Highways na mayroong mahigit 8,000 flood control projects, mga kababayan, ay 421 dito ay ghost project o mga substandard na mga trabaho, mga kababayan. Atin mo nang pakinggan ang panayam tungkol sa nangyaring pag-inspeksyon nila sa mga ghost project na yan, mga kababayan, kasama ang NBI at Department of Justice.
Department and the National Bureau of Investigation uncovers 400 ghost flood control projects. We have this report.
Members of the DOJ NBI Investigation Task Force traveled to Balagtas, Bulacan to locate 3 flood control projects worth 230 million pesos. Using geomapping data provided by the DPWH, the investigating team walked through farmlands in Barangay Dalig, searching for a 100 million peso flood control project. After several hours, they reached the supposed project site, but found nothing. 2 more flood control projects worth 130 million pesos were also found to be non-existent. According to reports from the DPWH, these projects contracted to Sims Construction Trading were already marked as completed.
I think we have a clear-cut case of a ghost project, malversation of public funds, falsification of public documents, including violation of anti-graft law. So this will be the first batch of cases that will be filed in court after preliminary investigation, and I believe this is a clear-cut case.
The task force observed that the projects were deliberately located in remote areas to evade audit inspections.
Para mas mahirap ang validation doon sa mga ghost project, they put it in a remote place so that it's difficult for the COA people and the DPWH, other internal audit people to detect kasi mahirap na puntahan.
The task force also flagged 2 more ghost projects in Bulacan, including one in Manatal, Pandi, worth 100 million pesos, also contracted to Sims Construction Trading. Records show the project was fully paid, but it remains incomplete, with barely any riprap structures along the river.
Yung ginagawa kasi nila, ma'am, hindi dire-diretso eh. Putol-putol yung gawa nila yun, katulad din yung gawa dito. Ilang meters lang po yung haba niyan, tapos putol na naman. Doon naman sila sa dulo nagsimula. Parang dinig po kasi namin, iba-iba may kontrata nung, ano na yun, ng flood control na yan.
According to the task force, of more than 8,000 projects inspected nationwide, 421 were identified as possible ghost projects, many involving bid rigging, substandard construction, and even full payments with nothing to show for.
Ang binigay natin na instruction ay unahin itong mga ghost projects, no? At kung ano pa man ang makukuha na lang informasyon.
The DOJ task force says 5 cases have been filed for preliminary investigation, which is scheduled on November 10th.
Malaki po ang aking paniwala na makukulong po ang dapat makulong bago magpasko. As far as
Ayan mga kababayan, no? So klarong-klaro ang sinabi ng ating Department of Justice na magkakaroon na ng preliminary investigation ngayong November 10 kung saan ay iimbestigahan na at ito ay nakasampa na mga kababayan doon sa korte. Kaya sabi ng ating Department of Justice ay talagang may makukulong bago magpasko. Yan po yan ang mga kababayan ang update ngayon sa ating nangyayaring mga investigasyon patungkol sa Joint Task Force ng National Bureau of Investigation at saka ng Department of Justice. Kaya mga kababayan, sa ating mga taga-subaybay dyan ay malapit-lapit na po sa inyong mga panawagan na dapat ay may makulong at may mapapanagot, ay ito na po mga kababayan ang ating mga nasa kinauukulan ay hindi po humihinto at patuloy na gumagalaw kung saan ay kanilang talagang mayroong konkretong mga ebidensya na talagang makukulong at mapapanagot ang lahat ng mga kasangkot nitong maanumalyang flood control projects mga kababayan. Ayan, at asahan natin na sana nga ay ngayong bago magpasko ay mayroon ng resulta at mayroon ng makulong. Ito si Kuya Ran sa magandang umaga.